So I want to know, do you feel like Facebook ads is this like gatekeep secret world where only big names and big spenders know all the secrets, and regular folk and smaller businesses are just like trying to scrabble around? I understand, okay, I get it. It kind of does feel like that sometimes, right? Like, you may not know the secret, and that's really frustrating, and it's like, well, I just want to know some of the secrets. Why can I not make Facebook ads work for me and other people make Facebook ads work for them and do amazing things? I get it. So in this episode, we're going to talk all about the secrets that they don't want you to know about Facebook ads, and I'm going to reveal them and share my tips, and let's have a conversation about it. So hi, if you haven't subscribed, I would so appreciate if you hit the subscribe button below and the bell to be notified every time a video goes live, all about paid and organic social media to grow your business. Hi everybody, I'm Kaz. I'm an elite digital marketing coach, and I'm here to help you find paying clients with your paid and organic social media. Okay, let's get into it. I'm super excited to share these secrets. I think sharing my secrets and finding hacks is honestly one of my favorite parts of life. So I am just like bubbling and brimming and being like, oh, can't wait to share the secrets. I was definitely that girl. If you told a secret, unless you were my BFF, then yeah, I told your secret. I just did. So let's do that with this right now. Okay, secret number one, you can get results with a smaller budget. Do not let Facebook, the world, whoever tell you you cannot get results with a smaller budget. Now, has it become a bit harder with the privacy changes and the updates? Yes, it has, okay? But not impossible, and not something that you have to go and spend a lot of money. Typically now when I run campaigns, if I'm doing a campaign where I'm driving to a webinar or a landing page, I'm going to start roughly at $10 a day. If I'm doing a lead form ad, I can get results for $5 a day, okay? So $5 a day equates to $150 a month. So if you have that in your budget, great. If you don't, you're like, you know what, I'm more around the $50, $75, $100 mark, then you can definitely start there. Just run the campaign for 2 weeks only. 2 weeks will be $75. You can definitely get results with that. Do not let these people talk you in to spending more money. If you ever have a call with a Facebook rep, that will be one of the recommendations they always have. Oh, just spend more money. And there are platforms you absolutely have to pay to play, Google being one of them. If you do not outrank and outbudget the people bidding on the keywords, you're screwed and you're not going to get to where you need to get to. So there are platforms like that that exist, but Facebook is not one of them. You can definitely, if you have a quality ad, get quality results without blowing your budget. Okay, secret number two is all around the idea of boosting. So everyone's like, oh, boosting is so bad. That's true. For the most part, yeah, you don't want to be boosting. You want to be running ads in Facebook Ads Manager. However, there may be a time where you want to get your content out to your audience, okay? You've built this platform, you've built a following, and you just want to get your content out there. In which case, boosting is going to be really good for you, okay? So I actually have a lady, she is an author, and her publisher really wants her to have an engaged audience, and Facebook, it's really hard to do that with. So she actually boosts a lot of her content to her audience, and it works really well for her. The numbers go up, more people see it, and it works really great. I don't really recommend that for all pieces of content, but if you're wanting to get a message that is going to lead to something, for example, a sales message, or maybe something to get people on your list, boosting to your existing audience is okay. But honestly, I still would set the ad up in Ads Manager. You have more control, you have more flexibility, and you can target better in Facebook Ads Manager as opposed to in regular boosting. So I kind of wanted to share the myths around boosting and really like clear the air here as a secret that they don't want you to know about Facebook ads. All right, let's get into secret number three. Static images work just fine, okay? Everyone's like, oh, video this, video that, and I get it, and that's great. And if you want to create a really great video, then that's gonna be awesome, but you don't need to, it's not necessary. Static images are still working great. Video is a difficult medium in which to really grasp and do well. So if you have not had a proven video success story, I don't know that I would go all in and get all like crazy about video. So just keep that in mind, because you don't want to spend all this time, like you don't want it to hinder what you're doing. I think what I've really come to realize is, and the thing that stops you making quick progress you gotta kind of work it out fast. You can't just sit there and be like, well, they say I can't do videos, so I'm not gonna run an ad. Like, we can't do that. So you gotta just zip around that, or make the video and see how it goes. But I have found it just easier, less risky to have static images as opposed to a video. So secret number 3 that they don't want you to know about, you don't need to make video. Static images work fine. Secret number 4 is around audiences. I have found there to be better audiences and ways to find more qualified leads. I get this a lot, like, I ran Facebook ads, but the people were terrible. There's a lot to unpack with a statement like that. What did you run? What was your freebie? What was your funnel? Some funnels, such as giveaways, I've seen people say to me they attract terrible leads. I've literally disproven that, so there's that. But like, I've worked with people, we've done giveaways, they've converted into clients. So I have disproven that, I will just say that. But with that, there's a lot of, qualified leads. My view is that if somebody has opted for your freebie, it is up to you to qualify and make that person into a purchaser. I think of a lot of like a shop, like a store. Like, I think of Macy's, right? Like, if you as marketing have driven 1 million people to the store, but they didn't buy, is that really the fault of the traffic, or is that the fault of the store? In my opinion, it's the fault of the store. The store should have had better products, they should have had it merchandised better. There's something about what they did that wasn't positioning. If you can't convert that many people, it's not the people. I just don't believe it is. The maths isn't there. Even if you convert a 1%, that's still a good number. So I really talk, like, a lot of people are like, oh, qualified this, qualified that. I think it's in your messaging that qualifies the people. You're gonna have people that sign up, but they're gonna go, right? It's rare that people are just gonna like hang around and never convert into anything. It's up to you to figure out what they want and qualify them. So that's a bit about leads. But I will say you can kind of help and tip the scale. Obviously, you want to target people that are interested in you. And for me, I encourage people to really look at who's coming through the ad. So let's say we're running an ad to grow your list, and you're starting to get a few leads and names through. You can take the email and go Google the person. If someone has liked your ad, you can go look them up on Instagram or Facebook. If they are your person, cool. You can kind of get a sense of who they are before, you know. And honestly, I mean, if they're not your person, you have every prerogative to just kick them off. You know, you can be like, oh, it's a waste of money. You gotta filter these people somehow. But saying, like, if someone follows you on social media, you have every right to remove them. You have to cultivate a list of your people and then position your products in such a way. But there is ways you can tip the scale. If you don't work with men and a man signs up, you can just get rid of it. Like, you gotta create this audience that is gonna align with what you're doing. So in terms of audiences, if you sell a high ticket product or a high ticket service, you can layer in things to attract a more discerning audience. You can layer in household income, you can layer in that they like luxury things, maybe you layer into your targeting that they read Vogue. There's lots of things you can layer in to get what it is you want, okay? So a couple of audiences I like to use. There's an audience called high net worth individuals. I like that audience. There's an audience where you say the top 1% of household income. I think it's broken into, I think it's 1%, 5%, 10%, 20%-ish. You just type household income in your ads manager, it's going to show that. And then, I mean, if you're in the travel space, you know, and you're attracting people that want to book higher end resorts, there's, you know, there's think of the publications they may read. Do they read Condé Nast Traveler? Do they read Vogue? Do they shop at Louis Vuitton? Do they drive a Bentley? You can layer in these things. You have a personification about this person in your mind. So layer in the things that make them more discerning and to you what it is that you're looking for, okay? So conversely, if you are a volume seller, maybe you want to attract someone who has an interest in Target. So layer in, the targeting is something that a lot of people keep very secretive. They don't like to share what works in the fear that someone else will come along and bid on the same thing. Audiences are such a mix, and with Pixel, with your ads working in Pixel Day, there's not necessarily that they're going to show it to the same people, even if you add the same audience as your friend who's also running ads. So I wouldn't worry about all that. Just find an audience that works for you, do that. All right, secret number 5, you cannot run ads to a low-cost product. Now, this low-cost, high-cost debate has been going on, and yeah, if you got to make the maths work. So if you are launching something, your thing has to cover the cost of your marketing efforts, aka your ads. If it does not, and you've done the maths, and to convert it, it's going to leave you upwards, it's going to leave you losing money, it's not going to work. But if you're an Etsy seller and you're selling a $20 item, you can absolutely make this work. I've done it. You just have to watch the ads. You got to watch that they're converting the way you want, and you got to really have a really good product that people are going to see and just buy. I have done this very successfully with lower ticket items, and it does work, but your messaging has to be on point. I think in the world of short form video, a short form video would be nice, but if not, I wouldn't worry about it. A static image, like a really nice static image, and just really position it to a right person, and that's how you're going to convert that person. Okay, so low cost products with ads absolutely work. You have to watch your metrics, and you have to watch that you're not spending more than you're making. Okay, so I want to know, what's your biggest secret and your biggest mystery around Facebook ads? Let me know in the comments below, and let's have a conversation about it. Now, if ads and marketing and all these social media platforms completely overwhelm you, then I invite you to download my free marketing checklist. So this is a checklist that's going to help you really figure out what your tasks are and organize your time accordingly, okay? The best news is that daily, there's only 2 tasks on the list, but viewing this list and using it effectively is really going to help you be more consistent with your marketing and grow your brand with social media. So I will leave the link below. Go ahead and check it out. I would love it so much. All right, everybody, that is it. We've busted these secrets wide open. I really hope this content has been helpful for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel below. I will see you next time.